Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte at rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Niner defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Ready? Gotta be lying.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they'll feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. The Panthers at 10-4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They go play action here. Purdy. Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, 49ers.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And they'll get this down to the 10. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Watch out! Stop!
They'll run here with a rookie. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw, Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Will Lutz on for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
14, 49ers 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on. Panthers 60, Panthers.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And now they'll shift things around.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ready?
Up the middle with Brooks here. Dances by him. And getting this just shy of midfield. He'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Back to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Watkins, 27 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Bronco, Cowboys. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, 31 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
49ers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. In motion left is Watkins. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Play action. Now Purdy. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Purdy looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Lutz is good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come back team. Gravity Lions.
They'll drop the throw. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 17.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Purdy off the play fake. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3rd and 2.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
53.
Here's Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a
Shotgun now with Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
2nd and 3. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Timberwolves. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll find McMillan here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Okay,
so following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 19, Cougar 19.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Ready? Rock, street. 18, pioneer.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 116 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run with Brooks. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Get set, get set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Watkins in motion left. Now Purdy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Get set. Here we go, here we go. 18, what's up? Stop.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the Panthers' 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Get set, get set. Hang around, stop. Stop.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw. Purdy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Get set. On your team. Watch out.
Purdy from the gun. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jordan Watkins with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Niners get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
31. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
19-18.
Now a give to Brooks running right. Muscles him off. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 157 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Once again, it's Brooks. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Check the eagle. Check the eagle. Hey, check that. Check that. Ready?
This is Brooks. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
James. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Get set, get set. 18. What? You're not.
Now a handoff running through the middle. We'll take it inside the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
18. What's up?
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Cougar 19.
A run here with Brooks. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Ready?
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch out!
Back to throw. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch out!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Go.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one here, caught by McBride. A gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to kick it away.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's Etienne. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Trevor Etienne, his first touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Purdy's pass intercepted.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And they will take a knee here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Lightning 18.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Check, man. Let's go now. Go.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life, what I need. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who said the